International Criminal Court's chief prosecutor says he believes crimes against humanity were committed in last year's post-election violence in Kenya. Luis Moreno Ocampo says he is requesting an investigation of those crimes, making his comments after meeting with Kenya's president and prime minister. He will present his request to the ICC in December. Meanwhile, violent kidnappings are a serious problem in Kenya, with children being the most common targets. Cathy Majtenyi reports from VOA from Nairobi.
A parent's worst nightmare. A spate of kidnappings has hit the Kenyan capital hard in recent months. Victims are typically abducted in middle-class areas. Kidnappers demand ransoms of anywhere from about $600 to $40,000, 1 million shillings, usually issued through mobile telephone text messages. Most of the victims are children. 15-year-old Eugene Mandela Ochieng was abducted at gunpoint on his way to school in late June and held for 3 days before being rescued by police.
When I lie down, after they have already shot my neighbor, they came and immediately picked me up and told my father, bring 1 million so that you can be with your son again.
Police say there are no official statistics on the number of kidnappings that spiked in the middle of this year. They say more than 40 people in the capital have been arrested and charged with kidnapping within the past year. The government has set up a special crimes unit that is supposed to report to Parliament next year on how to deal with the kidnappings. But that is small comfort to Billy Michael Omondi, who now accompanies 15-year-old Ochieng everywhere he goes.
We need to change him from that school because they know where he schools, actually, because it was highlighted. And nowadays we have to pick him, drop him to school, because we can't just change him out of school in the middle of the term. He has to do the exams.
Omondi and Ochieng are among many Kenyans who are increasingly fearful of kidnapping and other pervasive crime. Many are turning to security companies to allay their fears of becoming victims. One such company in Kenya, called G4S Security Services, has come up with a device with a panic button that can be carried in a child's school bag. The company relies on a sophisticated network of computers and satellites to follow the tracking device, even automatically. Dennis Ndwiga is with G4S Security Services.
ProTrack also has what you call an invisible GPS shield. Is that if you actually know the actual route that the vehicle follows or that the baby goes to school with, is that you can actually be able to draw what you'll call invisible shields, that if the child is veered off that or if the car goes off that, then it sends you signals to let you know that, hey, there's a problem here.
Ndwiga and his colleagues aim to stop the kidnappers in their tracks before it is too late. Cathy Majtenyi for VOA News, Nairobi.